Hey, I think I'm live. I'm just going to check on a different device. I've never live streamed something before. Let's see what I've got here live. Let's check something before. Okay, so audio's working. Live. Something before. Okay, so audio's working. Live. Okay. How do I mute? There we go, I can mute that. Okay, so yeah, this is Castle Smashers. Here I am on video. I haven't really done this before. I haven't really live streamed anything before. I thought this might be just easier to do than what do you call it? Pre-recording my voice, matching it all up, editing and everything. I'll just do a live stream, so it just uploads to YouTube straight away. Alright, well, let's see if this works. What am I doing here? Okay, so what I'm hoping to do here is, as I said, I haven't done a video in a while, so what I'm hoping to do here is the 3DO console. And this is Crash and Burn, or Crash and Burn. Let's just check if this audio's down here. Burn. Let's check if this audio's down here. Okay, audio's working on that. Okay, so let me start again. So I want to do a challenge of beating every 3DO game, or the Panasonic 3DO. I don't know too much about the console itself. I know it was a flop. I was reading some old gaming magazines, and yeah, like 3DO comes up back in the day in the early 90s of like a bit of hype for it. Good graphics and everything, 2D based system, not really anything else had that around the time, I thought. Yeah, I thought I'd set a challenge to myself to beat all 3DO games. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do it. I don't know if I want to do it, but we'll see. Just give me something to do. I haven't uploaded to this channel in a while. Yeah, so let's get into it. Crash and Burn. So I don't know if I'll be playing these in release order, in what do you call it? In release order, or alphabetical order, or whatever. Now let's start here. It looks like an introduction video. The future, 2044 AD. A bit of a barren kind of wasteland. Yeah, so I think I was reading that when the 3DO first launched, this was the only game that came with it. Which is a bit crazy for a console launch to only have one game. Okay, let's check out the options here. Weapon, fire, R button, view, so I'm assuming that's be like first person or maybe third person view. Nitro, acceleration, okay, yep, music on, sound effects on, exit. Okay, how do I beat this? I mean, let's just maybe go to rally first. Might be just an exhibition. Oh, so okay, so I've got these weird characters here. Is that some commando dude? This guy looks like who's that villain from Rocky and Bullwinkle? What has he got, like a monocle or something? Boris? Some punk rocker. It's like a weird scientist person with red hair. Japanese lady. And that looks like Harry from Dumb and Dumber. I might go with Harry then.
I'm a showman first and foremost. And
British Harry.
Foremost. And movement is the key to my success. To get the crowd screaming, I use a lot of swerving in my attacks. It makes me harder to hit, and it looks pretty cool too.
Looks pretty cool. Oh, okay. So it tells you their stats afterwards. Acceleration, great. Yeah, I don't mind that. Armor, good. Alright, let's race.
Let's rock and roll!
So I'm assuming that rally is just exhibition mode. Let's just go with the first one, crash course.
Sometimes I ask myself how I can stand the senseless death and gratuitous
Oh
violence.
god, is this guy supposed to be like
Then I
an
get
Australian?
the check and it all becomes clear. My favorite weapon is the missile.
My favourite weapon is the missile. Okay.
Have a good race. By the way, have you checked your brakes lately?
Let's just race. Now I wonder if all these characters are racing against me, or if it's like maybe a 4-car race. Oh, okay. So left and right. Right. Oh, this control's a bit weird. So I got 8 missiles. Oh, okay. I don't think there's like a drift button or something. Okay, that's cool. Maybe I'll do this race like this for now. Not in first person. What's happening? What's that button there? I might need to check the buttons again. So what am I? First out of 6 races? Top looks like my speed. Oh yeah, the button 2 I think was turbo. Maybe I get that on my second lap. It's like my shield might be up in the top right. So I am playing this on a... Huh? Oh, my car nearly gone, is it dead? So yeah, I am playing this on an emulator, of course. I do not own a video console. So I don't know if there's going to be any kind of like bugs or something that show up. It's out of my control. So I'll just wing it and see how I go. Alright, this control's pretty bad. For something, this one released in 1993. So what was Mario Kart? Super Mario Kart, that was like 1990 or something, or 91. Graphics, like quite good compared to something like that. Look at my car, it's like just completely burning. Crash and burn. Oh, take that. I eliminated someone. Oh, actually, I don't think that was a proper racer because it still says I'm second out of 6. So there might be some bots. Some AI characters. There's like a drifting mechanic or something. Oh, I got plenty of bullets. Oh, I can change my weapon, okay. So I got mines. I see there's like a rudimentary, what do you call it? Rear vision mirror on the top left. Oh, what was that? Some sort of electricity. So to turn a bit better, it looks like I need to take the foot off the accelerator. But yeah, of course I'll lose some speed. Maybe on the right there's like a pit lane, so I can repair my vehicle. What other weapons? That's just regular bullet. There's like a laser. And yeah, rocket. First place is a bit further in front. Oh, geez. Get out of the way! Yeah, the audio feels like it's stuttering a little bit. Could be just the emulator. I don't mind the soundtrack of this stage actually. It's not too bad. Somehow I'm still second. Like first is way in front, but no, I don't think I'm going to catch up to first. That's for sure. I think over time I can get used to these controls. It's not. It's a bit finicky, but I can do it. Like I'll pass that guy. I thought this was ice going over it, but it's actually water. Okay, so my speed... Okay. I'll stop my stream going on my other TV here. It looks like it's working okay, so... so I finished second, 8 points, $750 prize money. So I wonder if you can actually buy upgrades for the car, maybe. Kills, no one. I've killed 2 drones. So I get some prize money out of that. Okay, so is that just one race? I guess I was rocker. Yeah, second, total kills 2. Oh, so the first place killed 5.
If you promise not to dodge, I promise not to miss.
Okay. Is this... No, this is a different course, I think. Yeah, okay, so rally... Not like an exhibition mode. Why can't I shoot my bullets? I wonder how long until... or how much damage I can give him until he explodes. I've got unlimited ammo for some reason. Let's throw some bombs behind you. This guy's here. Okay, I can shoot that now. So the laser must not be very... I'm assuming... Well, so the rockets probably give the most damage. the gun here. Maybe second amount of damage. Die. Let's get a bit further ahead. Let's see if I can catch up. I didn't see any like boosters or anything on the course. Just keep shooting until I get him. Actually, where's my turbo? Oh, this music reminds me of Space Jam for some reason. Yeah, not sure where I get my turbo, because I'm pressing the turbo button and I'm not speeding up anymore, so... Yeah. Yes, I'm quite surprised how easy it is, it looks like, to have gotten this stream running. Again, like I've never done it before. I was just pre-recording everything, editing it in like Adobe After Effects basically, and making a like a physical video file and then just uploading that to YouTube. So a bit different, a bit new for me. And yeah, I haven't done a video in like 2 years or so. And the last thing I was doing was this guy's right next to me. Yeah, the last thing I did was what's it? I forget the name. Shadowhand on the NES. Doing my full smash of that, but yeah, I stopped playing games for a while. So I was still playing games. It was just that I stopped recording games and uploading them. But I don't know, maybe this challenge... let's see if this actually repairs. Oh, okay, it is a pit stop, cool. But the other drivers catch up. So it's a bit like a Formula 1 kind of situation, going to pit lanes. Yeah, so Shadowhand I didn't complete. To be honest, it was getting a bit hard. I'm just like, I can't be bothered anymore. Yes, I'm a quitter. So I don't know how long this 3DO challenge is going to go for. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming these things, how often. And yeah, like the 3DO is a console that like I'm not really too familiar with at all. Like it sounds like an interesting console, for sure. Like something like this would have been pretty cool to have back in the day. Like I think it played like music CDs and things. From what I read, the 3DO company who created the console basically, what was it, like gave the license or something like that to other companies like Panasonic and Sanyo, which I think I'm using like a Sanyo one at the moment. Yeah, made their own consoles, so maybe they had like slightly different specs and stuff and the way they run. So it was a bit of a mixed bag about what kind of console you got. They were like different prices and maybe slightly different functionality. Oh, I finished first. 10 points. Okay. Alright, so we're getting points. Total points 18.
If you promise not to dodge, I promise not to miss.
Okay, so rally mode, I'm just going through a few stages. But it's still Crash Course, so I thought Crash Course was like one level. Oh, shit. Yeah, I thought it was just one level, but maybe it's like one theme, but a few different racetracks in that theme. Yeah, just shoot them all with those missiles. It's actually very like relaxed, chilled kind of music. Like the intro in that was a bit more like a rock kind of thing, but yes, it's quite chilled music. Some mines behind me. Hey, get out of the way. Yeah, the front of my vehicle is just completely done. It's just flashing red. I'll go into the pit lane when I arrive at it. Oh, which is here. If I can turn into it. Yes. Did anyone else go in the pit lane? Yeah, it looks like one of them did. So it's still first. Yeah, where's my turbo? I've got nothing. So I'm not sure how many 3DO games there are in the library. Well, I don't know if I said it before, but English games I just want to do. I mean, I don't want to play any kind of Japanese or other language ones, just something at least I can understand. I've got some mines. Yeah, we'll just see how I go, see if I keep my interest up. Ah, there must be some sort of like drift button. That's turning those corners is not good. Does not feel good. Yeah, okay. Like, I mean, if I was old enough to be playing games in '93, I mean, I was 3 years old, but if I had this in '93, I can see myself enjoying it for what it is so far. Electric cars or something just zapping me. Quite in front, actually. A lot easier compared to the first race I did. I don't know what constitutes speed in this game though. I mean, so this is rally mode. There was a tournament mode as well. Maybe you win cups or something like Mario Kart. Stop crashing into me. Oh, the turning is just terrible in this. Yeah, it's interesting you got like 3D games like this. Like even back like say with the PlayStation, you had like the original PlayStation. There was quite a lot of 3D games on it, which was before the N64. And I know the N64 was basically the thing that invented the analog stick, not the joystick like the Atari, but the analog stick. But yeah, how many like 3D games just used a D-pad, which I'm just using at the moment as well, which it looks like the 3DO controller was sort of like the typical kind of Super Nintendo controller with the D-pad, a few buttons and some shoulder buttons as well.
Promise not to.
Well, I'm getting a bit of money. There's no like countdown timer It just starts you off in the race, and then you just guess when the cars are going to start racing. Maybe like a 2-second delay or something until the race starts. Like even on that corner just before, all the other cars in front of me were struggling to make the turn, so I don't think it's just like my controls that are bad at turning. I think in general just the cars can't turn at all. Well, these two in front of me are not doing too bad. So I can shoot them from back here. The vehicles look a bit like, say, like old school anime Speed Racer or something, a bit like a Speed Racer theme. So it's sort of like, it looks like a mixture between like futuristic and modern, maybe like Formula 1 cars or something. Which I don't mind, they look alright. The scenery around is a bit bland. It's like, oh, it's just like an asphalt road, like a bit of a dirt road, and everything around here is just, hey, it's just like the desert. A few mines behind me. This race is a little bit harder. I'm not just straight away in first all the time. Maybe they'll go in the pits. Oh, not this guy. Please be destroyed. Oh, second, first. So I think going in the pit lane you can restore your ammunition. I thought, because the last race I used up all my 3 mines, but when I went in the pit lane I had them back again, so I'm assuming that's how it works. Not a overly healthy lead, but that rear vision mirror is like weird because it's not showing me the full track, it's just like a wireframe. So you really just got to line up the car behind you basically, you can't see the scenery. Oh, it's really good. Yeah, they're all just like hugging the wall as we turn. I'm hoping the audio quality is alright, because when I was editing the videos prior, in my previous videos, like I could adjust the microphone, like the audio volume of my microphone of the game itself. I mean, I can still do that now, I think, because I've got there's like a program running in the background which is streaming this, and I can adjust the audio volumes and stuff, but yeah, I'm not really sure what it sounds like at the moment, so maybe the game volume's too high and my voice is too low. I have no idea. But I'll watch the video back after I'm done recording. I might record till like lunchtime or something, which is maybe another 2 hours. And then yeah, watch back on it and see what the volume levels are like, and then adjust it for the next stream accordingly, I guess. We shall see. Might just be a matter of like if the volume's too loud on the game itself, that might just be a matter of me maybe increasing my headphone volume levels on the computer, and then so it's like really high, and then making the sound on the emulator quite low. So yeah, I don't know. I I haven't played a game and been talking over the top in a while, so I'm not really used to it anymore. So, I really need to go into pit lane at the moment. Oh, last lap, so it doesn't matter. So 38 points, I'm well in front. Don't know how many races there are. Circuit 1, track 5, 3 laps. I think C Bios is just, yeah, it's just looking at the other races.
This is a dangerous sport.
I'm ready to take on the world! I'm
Ooh.
ready to take on the world!
Alright, I don't really need to be looking at those. Well, not just yet. Oh, this looks a bit futuristic. This is like a glass floor or something. We're in the sky. Very different change in the scenery, that's for sure. Second. First is just in front of me. Yeah, you must need a lot of these bullets to destroy the other races, because I was hitting the one in front of me on my first lap quite a bit, so maybe I need to use more rockets. Well, I think I'm hitting him. Or her. I don't know which racer it is, to be honest. Ah! Oh, they're just coming in front of me now. Fourth. It is quite a bit of a thin track though. Ah. Short track maybe as well. Oh, I'm getting creamed at the moment. Maybe I'll go first person mode. Let's see if this makes any difference for me. Let me switch to my rockets. I don't know if that locks on. It must? Yeah, I think it does. See, now I don't know if I'm actually locking onto the other races in third person mode. I'll just keep shooting my rockets, I guess, and hopefully destroy someone. Yeah, I'm curious in this rally mode when I finish. Hopefully I finish first. But I'm curious if I get some sort of like trophy or medal or whatnot. At least show signs of some sort of walk towards completion. Because I'm way behind first. Am I using my turbo? I don't know. Oh, I'm fourth now, okay. Didn't realise that. Maybe someone must have stopped in the pits. Third's a bit in front of me. This must be like some sort of ice or something. I feel like this is like Like, it says lap 3 of 3, but I feel like... Yeah, I think it's just one straight line of track, I guess, and not like a circuit. Ooh. Should be a few lasers. As much as I'm sucking at catching up to third at the moment, I don't mind this track. It reminds me a bit of those custom tracks you can make in Diddy Kong Racing on the DS. Oh, you have to get... Huh? Rank out. 3 continues remain. Okay, so do I have to get third or something? Yeah, third, second or first. Prize money. Alright, I've got to focus and get... Well, the goal is to get first, of course, but I don't want to really fall behind. Maybe I should get my rockets out to begin. See if I can damage some of these guys. And I didn't even go into the pit lanes at all, so... I thought I destroyed one of them, but it still says there's 6 races, so I'm not sure. Yeah, so the way I got my setup here, again, like I said, I'm new to the whole live streaming aspect. Got the chat set up on the side here, so if people want to, people just happen to go into the stream while I'm playing. I'm not really expecting anyone for sure. This is just more for convenience, so I'm not really editing anything. Yeah, if anyone wants to chat on the side, I should be able to see it, I guess. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I got this emulator running in the middle of my computer in like a window mode. I mean, I think on the YouTube stream it just shows my little head down in the bottom left corner, and oh, I'm third now. Yeah, it shows my head in the bottom corner and full screen of the game because I've set it up that way. But yeah, I sort of need to be playing in windowed mode so I can see the comments and stuff, which makes me think that if people are playing games and streaming games, perhaps a lot of people have like dual screen setups and stuff, which I do not have. I just have a single screen here. Oh, I'm fourth now. I really need someone to go in the pit lane on the next lap. I'm like 4 in it as well. Maybe I do have a booster, I'm just not... Okay, I think I did boost. You just can't visually see on the car that you're boosting. I might keep an eye out on the HUD here to see if I've got any kind of like boost stat. Well, my stats here are scrambled, so I don't know what place I'm in. Must be a weapon that someone shoots. Or my car is damaged that much that you can't see how fast you're going, perhaps? Because the back of my car is about to explode, it's like all red. So I'm either first or second. Because looking at the map, my car is just in front of the others, but... Okay, I think I'm second. First finished ages ago. So I need to make sure I don't drop down to fourth. And I need to make sure I don't die, because... okay, so I think my car's getting damaged that much that I can't even see how much more damage I have. I'm coming up to the end, so... I think I'll finish second here. Yeah, second. Bit better? Bit better? Okay, congratulations. Circuit champion. Number 1. Okay, so I don't think it gave me any trophies or anything, so... I think Rally is just like an exhibition. Maybe like a Grand Prix that just doesn't give you anything at the end. Alright, tournament. I'll choose someone different this time. What other car looks interesting? Let's be this guy. He's got a blue kind of car.
The secret to winning is to never, ever make a mistake. You master that.
Never make a mistake.
You will always destroy your opponent.
I've got to wonder where like these actors are now that play these FMV sequences. Acceleration poor, armor poor. Nah, I'll select someone else.
I love close-in combat. I've survived this long because I live by 2 credos.
Why doesn't it show you the stats?
Is your enemy,
like,
and
you have to
2,
wait for him to
a
speak.
dead enemy cat.
Huh?
I love close-in combat. I love close-in
Okay.
I love close-in combat. I've survived this long because
So you have to wait for him to finish speaking before you can actually see the
everyone
stats.
is your enemy. And number 2, a dead enemy can't kill you.
Oh, acceleration, awesome. Armor great, but his speed's not too great. I'm gonna try him, just see how it goes.
Let's give him a war.
Let's give them war. Tournament mode.
I like to destroy racers in many different ways, just to keep from being bored. My favorite tactic is to flash. My favorite tactic is to flash the target.
Yeah, I don't care what you have to say. So Rally had like 5 different circuits. I'm wondering if in this tournament it gives you, you have to do all the circuits in a row. I doubt it though, that would take way too long. Because there was 5 tracks in the first circuit. 5 times 5 is 25 tracks. I don't think they would make you race 25 tracks in a row to get a trophy. I mean, maybe. Sounds a bit strange though, but... no more. I think I dropped my mines. Stop shooting me! Oh, it's nice to do the exact same races again. And see how this car holds up though. Looks quite nice. It's a nice, I was gonna say maybe like a lime green maybe. Crashed and burnt. I didn't see like a multiplayer mode. No! They're all overtaking me now. Maybe the top speed of this car just isn't too great. Which has me a little bit worried for that last course that's like in the sky. Because I barely made it through. And if this character has less top speed than the one that I was using before, I feel like on that track, on that sky track that that doesn't have too many tight corners, the other races are just going to completely pass me. And that rally mode, like, what's the point of the cash prize? Because I didn't see in the options menu if there was like maybe things you could buy. Oh, okay, it's a pause button. Yeah, in the options menu I didn't see anything you could buy or upgrade. Maybe it's different in tournament mode. Maybe after every race you can upgrade your car, or after every circuit. I don't know if I'm going to catch up to this guy. Like the course map on the side is quite clear. Like you can tell where you are on the map and where everyone else is. Whereas some like like I was watching a stream of someone on YouTube playing a racing game. Shout out to the channel of like The Beast, I think his name is. I've been watching his streams and he's doing like a challenge like this, which is where I got the inspiration from. He's beating every Nintendo 64 game, and yeah, he was playing a racing game, and the map on the side of the HUD was like basically just like weird kind of squares on the racetrack, and you couldn't really see. It was hard to see the position that your character's in and that, but this is like a nice clear like black outline, white circle. It's quite good. Very visible. Well, I don't have an overly healthy lead here, but better than it. Oh, yeah, better than I thought I would be doing. So yeah, I tried pressing the turbo button again, and it just doesn't do anything. Okay, I think the more I get damaged, yeah, my top speed has gone down, so I think maybe the more... Wait, has my top speed just gone up now? I have no idea. Is that my top speed? Yeah, it is. Maybe I'll try going in the pit lane on one of the races and see if my top speed increase. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You can buy things. The auto shop. So you got guns. From streams of napalm to rivers of lead. If you're in the market for weapons of total destruction, then this is the place. Alright, so you got guns, energy, lighter on damage than most other weapons. Okay, so the guns was the boo boo boo. This is the laser gun or something. Light on damage and other weapons, but with an endless supply of ammunition. These are gifts of pain that just keep on giving. Missiles with warheads that could level small cities. The firepower of each missile more than makes up for its small ammo supply. Hazards, a perfect solution for enemies who like to tailgate. Drop a couple of these devices on the way. eliminate those evil followers. Armors. In order to hang with the big boys, you'll need armor that can go the distance. Don't get caught with your Kevlar down. Specials. For those moments when something special is needed, from polarized windshields to nitro-induced bursts of speed, we've got it all. Well, you know what I need to do? I need to buy that nitro. Because I was saying that there was no nitro boost when I pressed the button, so let's buy this and... Oh, actually I can't buy that. It's 12,500 and I only have 2,100. Combat Tide. Against lasers. That fires is auto flare gun. Full heat-seeking missiles with this auto flare dispenser. Fires instantly with any IR lock. I can't buy that anyway. Auto chaff gun. Double vision confusion. Throw radar missiles off track with this auto firing chaff dispenser. Throw radar missiles off track. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that just hits someone somewhere else on the track. Taser coils at the enemies with old bump and blind. Shoot. Okay, so that's what was happening to me before. Opponent racer was hitting me with the electric shock, like basically EMP, and you can't see. Oh, don't buy it. How do I go back? How do I go back? What's the back button? Okay, it's the back button. Oh, maybe I might just save my money and buy nitro. What kind of weapons are there? Let's check out the mines. Wheel spikes. Heavy road mine. So these are the ones I got at the moment. Penetrators, heat view, acid. Might look at them later, actually. Yeah, I might look at those later. I think I'll just race. I'll try and get more first places and get more money to afford that nitro. Alright, race number 2. Off to the races we go. So one thing to note here as well is when I start the race I can't shoot anyone. There's like a certain period of time before I can start shooting here. Oh, my stuff is gone. Does it carry over from the last race, I guess? It must. Anyway, I need to use my driving skills to get myself back up the pack. Let's go to first person again. Alright, so I think first person you can lock on, but when you're in third person view you can't lock on. Pretty bad here, last place. Maybe I should have bought some weapons or so. Although, oh no, the map is still there, okay. So this will be a straightaway where I can hit this guy. Yep. Shoot. 5th. Oh, okay, that's why my speed was quite low. I was like, is this like an F0 moment maybe, where like you go on 90-degree angles or something? Perhaps. 4th? Not too bad. I'm slowly making my way up. are a bit ahead of me, so my driving skills need to be quite high up there. Yeah, as I said before, it's I don't know, like I don't mind this at the moment. It's a competent racer for the time, I guess. I mean, a console could definitely launch with something worse than this, so... Get off the track. Yeah, I'm way behind third position. I don't know how they got so far in front. Alright. Really focus on catching up here. One racer went into the pits, it looks like, so I might be able to catch up, maybe. Just maybe. Still fourth. There he is, he's third. Yeah, no more rockets. Yeah. He's getting further away. It's sort of I don't know what feels nicer, third person or the first person view. Wait, did I? Oh, still fourth, okay. I was thinking, did I just explode the guy I wanted to overtake? But nah. Nah, he's getting further ahead, I think. I feel like this racer maybe just doesn't have enough top speed. If I fail and run out of continues, I'll choose someone different. I think this guy had like 270 speed. So someone with a bit more speed than 270. I don't know, but I'm assuming there's one person watching this. Again, I've never done a live stream before. This is my first one. It says concurrent viewers 1, so maybe there's just one person viewing. Hello to that one person. Yes, okay, so I need to get third. Say hi in the chat if there is someone there. I guarantee you I will say hello back. Alright, so that gun does replenish. Yeah. Good, I just need to make sure these guys don't get too far in front. Because the moment they get too far in front, I just can't catch up at all. I'm just looking at him in front of me. He's like swerving left and right to avoid my bullets, which, look, that is smart. But that's not what I want. Let's get too far in front. Fifth. Fourth, third. Some good cornering skills there. probably going to use up all my bullets and then just have to go back to lasers. I'm like hitting every single thing that's on the course as possible. I do like the sound of the bullets. Gives a little bit of a pow pow. I sort of wish there was like an announcer, I guess. Maybe if you overtake someone, or every now and again when you overtake someone, maybe an announcer says like, oh, you're in first place or second place, or you've dropped down to fourth place. I mean, it is a CD-based console, so I don't see why they couldn't have added some sort of voiceover. Alright, third. Stay in third. Like I saw that mine in front of me, yet I just ran into it anyway. It's only me to blame. Yes, I said earlier that I thought this was like ice, but I actually think it's water. Get in front of this guy, he's right in front of me. Alright, I feel like I'm doing a lot better. I feel like I'm doing a lot better than what I was doing previously, so it's one thing. If I'm battling for third spot, that's better than just staying in fourth spot constantly. Oh, second! Second position is quite good. For now. So if I'm going to do one of these live streams, it'll probably be like... So for anyone watching, I'm from Melbourne, Australia. So what's that? Plus 10 time zone or something? If anyone's watching from another country or blah blah. It's interested in when a stream might start. Maybe I might start a stream around 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday or a Sunday. I don't know. I'll take my fiance to work in the... Oh, they're all just passing me now and it's the last lap. Yeah, I'll take my fiance to work in the morning and then get back home, and I'll sort of got some free time if I'm not doing anything else to play some games. So maybe I'll do a stream at that time. I've got no other housework responsibilities or something. I don't think I've actually destroyed one of the other races. Oh, I did just then. I thought I only just destroyed maybe like the simple, like bot races. Third. I qualified. Oh, I'm not first though. Maybe I should upgrade something. Missiles. Rocket pack. Real bang for the buck, guaranteed to rock any race. Tow missile. The low cost way to reach out and touch someone. The low cost. But it costs more than this one. I can't. Oh, yeah, I can afford that one. What's this one? Mod pod. Radar guided death. You can run, but you can't hide. Ammo 4. Damage light. Alright, I'm going to spend 2,000 on that. So I'm assuming it just automatically goes into my arsenal straight away. Alright, so I finished first. No, why am I first? Like, I finished third in the race, and I start first in the rankings, so I don't understand that. I thought you'd have to finish first to start first in the race. I don't know. This game is a little bit strange. What have I got? So I got my rockets. So you need to purchase something to so the main gun here that I have, here replenishes. This one's always infinite ammo, but the rocket and the bomb here, or the landmine, I have to reset. Or I have to buy more, I guess. Buy more of. Alright, I'm running into every mine on the course, so I'm gonna go into a pit stop. I hope this doesn't ruin any kind of chance I have. Hurry, 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 hurry! I think they've passed me now, maybe. Yeah, second. Like, it's not too detrimental going into the pit stop. I always think with games that have pit stops that stop you for a second, like maybe you go into the pit stop and everyone just passes you and then you become last. But this is quite generous. I mean, you still need a bit of a lead. So you don't fall all the way behind. Like if everyone's in a pack and then you go into the pit stop, you're gonna fall to last place for sure. But if you got a fairly decent, an okay lead in first, then worst you just drop back to second or something. So am I way in first now? I think so. I look at the little mini-map in the corner, and before I know it, I'm either way ahead of everyone, or I'm way behind. Either the other races are just having incredible speed at some points, and then at other points their speed just completely drops off. I don't know. Well, I'm getting used to the controlling quite a bit now. It sort of feels like when I first started playing. I felt like I was hitting the button to turn and it wasn't turning. And it's sort of like that. It's not as responsive as a lot of other racing games. You do press the button and it takes maybe half a second to, a fraction of a second for the button to respond to actually turn. And the turning isn't too sharp either, so I am taking my finger off the acceleration button a few times to make corners, so I am slowing down as I go past corners, but again, it could be worse. I'm getting used to it, so race finished. Yeah, all I can say is if I'm getting used to the controls, then they're not as bad as maybe what I think they could be. So Yeah, I'll go to the next race. Yeah, so now I'm in 5th. Like, I finished 1st in that last race, and now I started 5th. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I can't believe I hadn't done a Castle Smashers episode in like 2 years. Like, I was playing Shatterhand and I was getting really into it, and like, I don't know, I just stopped. Like, but in saying that, like, in hindsight, like, I got into a relationship and it's just like, I was paying attention to that more than, say, playing games. And then once, like, the relationship started getting a bit more comfortable and serious, yeah, I started playing games a bit more, well, not, a bit more frequently, I guess. And now I'm just thinking, like, oh, like, maybe I'll just start recording something. And yeah, it did help a bit that I've been watching this YouTube channel of The Beast. Again, shout out to that channel. It's quite good. He's going through all the Nintendo 64 games, not 100% completing them, but just, yeah, finishing every game on the console, like every Japanese game, English game, European, American game, European game, just whatever. Oh, these guys are like right behind me. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm finding that interesting, just watching his videos, and I thought maybe, like, I actually had a look on YouTube for like any channels that are like doing like a challenge to complete like a big section of the 3DO library, and I couldn't really see anything, so I'm like, maybe that's something I could do. Like, I know it's a console that has maybe a mixture of 2D games and 3D games. I think there's a lot of like FM video games on this as well, which, like, when I was growing up, I can't really remember interacting with any games that focused on like FMV sequences and stuff. I think the only one I can remember was my dad had Wing Commander on the PC, and I think Wing Commander 3 had like a lot of FM sequences, FMV, full motion video sequences. Yeah, that's like the only one I can remember. So, alright, I'm gonna go to the pit lane here, just for a little bit, because they're right behind me. Get a bit of a repair, yeah, and go. Still in first. I sort of like that actually, because they could have easily with this game made it so you go into the pit stop and you have to wait till everything's repaired, but I like that you can just press a button to maybe like half repair your vehicle 3/4 of the way if you're confident that you're not going to explode. I mean, the front of my car's like red now, so it didn't really do much, but oh, I got my mine. Oh, okay, yeah, because I went to the pit stop, of course. I got my mines again. So I'll switch to rockets just in case someone gets in front of me. It's always good to be prepared. Oh, that corner. So going in the water makes you turn not as well, I think. At least that's what it feels like. I like that my So I think it's picking up on like bot cars in front of me. The what do you call it? The reticule, the cursor in front, because it's going a bit like up, down, left, right. But I think it's trying to lock in on the bots that are in front of me. I think I just got first then. Okay, so I'm Fang. I kept thinking I was Rocker for some reason, because the previous rally course I was doing was Rocker. I think I might buy something else. Nah, shield, bombs. But, what other specials are there that I might be able to buy? Actually I might buy this. So I've already bought those tyres. You can just buy them again, I guess. Like, it should lock it out to say that you've actually bought it. So, alright, so those tyres, hopefully when I go over water I can control a bit better. Perhaps, maybe. I don't know. Alright, we're under the sky track. The one I was having a little bit of trouble with, so hopefully this car with bad top speed is okay, maybe? Aha, take that. Nope, I didn't lock onto it. Oh, not good. Fifth. Why am I doing the wrong button? Yeah, the thing I'm not looking forward to right now is if I don't come third in this on this track and use up all my credits or my continues, and then find out that I have to start the tournament from the start. Because, like, I mean, the game's not super boring at the moment, but I think going through the same tournament over and over would start to get a bit old quickly. But I think that's a good thing about these challenges as well. It sort of forces you to be like, alright, I gotta keep going. I can't give up. Keep playing. Oh, again, I'm just hitting every mine that's got set in front of me. This is like some sort of weird. It just hampers my turning, this blue track. Now another road bump I might come up while doing this challenge as well is, I'm not really too familiar with this 3DO emulator. Hey, the guy behind me is shooting. I might come 6th. Yeah, they're way in front of me. Yeah, this 3DO emulator I'm using at the moment, like, I don't know much about, like, saving. I was reading that the 3DO has, like, very small storage space or something, like, you can only save, like, 1 or 2 games at a time. I don't know if the emulator's a bit different. You can just save a whole bunch of things, but yeah, I'm worried that I'll make some progress maybe today and it saves. I don't even know if it's going to save my progress, to be honest. If it doesn't, then I'll need to utilise the save states. But again, this is all just like trial and error as I go. I've run out of those bullets, and I'm 6th. Yeah, look at first, they're like way ahead. Yeah, I'm a little worried that I'm gonna have to start the tournament from scratch from the start. Yeah, so I'm thinking about 3DO games, like, what do I actually know about this console? Like, I had heard about this Crash and Burn game, because I've read that it's like the launch title of the console, which only launched with this game, basically, I think. I know Gex first started on this console, and that got ported to, like, PlayStation 1 and so forth. 6th. Jeez. What else? Need for Speed started on the 3DO. Road Rash? Not Road Rash. Road Rush? Was it Road Rash? I don't know the name. The one where you're on the motorbikes and you're like hitting people with weapons and stuff. Yeah, so I think a few games started on the 3DO, and then when the console basically died off, the 3DO company started just making games for other consoles. I think I've hit the same vehicle 3 times now with these missiles, so I don't think it does enough damage though to destroy an entire vehicle, so... Yeah, they'll just get ahead of me so easily. This last track, it's just... For some reason, the other races just seem to go faster. Or I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. There's not that many buttons to experiment with on this controller, so I'm actually using like a Super Nintendo style controller on my computer to play this, because I thought it's probably the closest thing to a 3DO controller that you can get. Maybe a Mega Drive Genesis controller, so... Yeah, I didn't want to use, like, when I was playing Shatterhand and maybe some other 2D games on the channel, I was using, like, a Switch Pro controller, and the D-pad is sort of, like, down. So any time I'm playing, like, a 2D game that just needs a D-pad, I feel like I'm just going to use, like, this Super Nintendo controller. Makes it feel a little bit more authentic. I'm hoping that the capture of this game is like smooth, because I was looking back at some of the old videos of, say, my GameCube games that I was streaming. Oh, sorry, that I was recording. The recording actually made the frame rate really choppy. So I'm hoping it doesn't do this while recording this this emulator. Like, I feel like some of them are going in pit stops, but I'm hoping the two in front of me stop at the pit stops, so I can catch up a little bit. No, they didn't. Oh, come on, last place. Impossible! It's hard to tell with these bot cars on the racetrack as well. Like they don't show up on the mini map in the corner, but I feel like overtaking one makes me feel like I'm overtaking one of the main races, but I'm actually not. The HUD here of this game, like the steering wheel moving, it reminds me of a game I used to play as a child on our DOS computer called Stunts, and it was like a very blockish wireframe kind of graphics game where you could choose a car and you could like make your own tracks and stuff, and you drive on it, and you could create like ramps, and I remember you could make like windmills to have in the court or on the sides of the course, and like crashing into things, your windshield would like shatter. It'll be like the old school kind of sound effects. 6th, not good. One more continue. I mean, I feel like the only progress I could say I've made so far is that rally mode where I finished first, but I don't think that really means anything because it just said congratulations and then nothing happened after that. This one's actually letting me use my prize money to get weapons and stuff, so to me that tells me there's some sort of progression. Die. One more. What? I locked onto him and it didn't hit him. They're all just passing me. Like, I don't feel like I'm driving that bad either. Maybe I'll try going into the first pit stop for some reason and see if that makes a difference. I mean, going into the pit stop to replenish my mines won't really do anything if I'm near last place, because dropping them won't really do anything. There's no one behind me. Oh, there's someone behind me right now trying to shoot me. At least I'm like keeping up with the pack a little bit at the moment. Oh, actually I missed the pit stop, so... Yeah, like I feel like I was keeping up with the pack, and now I'm looking at the mini-map and they're all just zooming ahead of me. Do they just get... maybe they're using speed boosts or nitro or something. Oh, actually, one thing that would be nice is, say if I lose this tournament, perhaps I keep my prize money if I start the tournament again. I'm not holding my breath on that, but it would be nice, so then even if you like fail a few tournaments, you can keep retrying and get your money up to buy better weapons, better speed upgrades, so the game gets a little bit easier with a bit of grinding. I am willing to grind away. At least I'm not last at the moment, so... Oh, this guy stopped in the pits. Might be able to finish. Might be able to... Oh, he just came out. I think this is 4th right here. Yeah, because he's dropping mines on me. My car's quite damaged. Just see if I can keep shooting. He's getting further away. Further and further away. Turn. There's a weird pattern on there as well, like a zigzag. Sorry, not a zigzag, like a curve. A snake. Oh, it's only 11 o'clock at the moment and I'm feeling a bit hungry for lunch. That's fine, I'll just wait for lunchtime. I'll probably stop streaming around lunchtime and after lunch check out how it uploaded to YouTube. The YouTube. Oh, the guy just caught up behind me. I'm 6 now. I didn't see him coming up on me. I'm coming up to... I mean, I'm not going to finish third for sure, but... Look at him, he's just zooming past me. They gotta have turbo or something. 0 continues remain. Okay, last try, I guess. Maybe I'll try doing it without being in first person mode. Maybe I might drive better. However, I can't really lock onto anyone. Yeah, like they're just zooming ahead of me. Look how fast they're going. I want that speed. Keep holding the accelerator down. No, I won't let go of the accelerator. Maybe that's the key. Stop shooting me. My car's on fire. This time I am going to stop in the pit lane. I know I'm last, but it's got to help me out somehow. Like, I'm on my last continue, so I don't really know what else to do with this car. Alright, pit lane's coming up. Alright, completely repaired. And I'm way behind. And I'll just drop some mines here. Okay, so you can't use any weapons even after just... I don't know, I'm pressing the... Oh, now I can shoot, okay. Why can't I drop my mines? I can shoot that. I can't drop any mines though. Oh well, maybe it's not letting me drop mines because I'm in last place. Maybe. At least my car's not on fire now, that's I know my driver is safe. I know how he's feeling. But on the map, I'm like way behind everyone. I feel like going in the pit stop was like my detriment. Maybe I'll try and look up an instruction manual or something for this game after I finish streaming. Check out any kind of like I doubt this game has any kind of like interesting story or something. It's just racing. Put up a little bit. I don't think it'll tell me any extra controls because it already has what the controls do in the options. I don't know. I'll check out the manual, maybe look up a little bit about the game or something, maybe get some tips. To improve my game. Yeah, so okay, so I caught up to some of these guys near the checkpoint. Caught up to them near the checkpoint, but yeah, they're just too far ahead now. Like the guys in front of me are just about to finish, and I've got another like 2 corners until I get to the finish line, so they're very fast. Can't even get 5th. So it just kicks you back. Oh yeah, that's one other thing I noticed at the start as well. It's like Total Eclipse, I think it said this was. So this is like another game for the system. So maybe it's like, if this is the only game that came out for the 3DO, it's like, oh, here's what's coming up. Yeah. Alright, that didn't go as well as what I'd like, as what I'd hope. So, let's just go back into. I know I've been to the options mode, but let's check it out again. Oh, okay, I can change the controls. Accelerate, Nitro. I'll just keep it as is. Pause, back up. Okay. Tournament. Oh, would you like to load the save game? Yes. Huh? Track 4. It's saved. Okay.
For some real heart-stopping action! Stop.
What's going on here? Am I doing the same race again? Okay. Oh, that was a bad start. Okay, so I don't have to do the whole tournament again, which is nice. However, if I continue going with this guy, I'm going to keep getting 5th or 6th place. I feel like I've got to switch to someone with better stats. I won't quit though. I might keep trying, and I might keep trying with this guy for now, and then or maybe not on 6th again. Not good. Yeah, I'll probably keep streaming for another, whatever we've got here, about 40 minutes or so maybe? Because I want lunch. Don't want to starve myself. Let's Yeah, like looking at the mini-map, it feels like I'm not that far behind, but I'm still looking at it. But as soon as I get to like, as soon as we go past this finishing, or this checkpoint here, everyone just starts breaking apart. And then everyone starts getting like a lot of distance on each other. Yeah, like they're starting to break apart now. Well, I'm breaking apart from them. Alright, how about this? Maybe I won't go for another 40 minutes. Maybe I'll see how I go in this race. I'm not expecting anything. I'll just grab this view. I'm not expecting to get third, of course, but... So it looks like it saves the game after every race. I think I would actually rather it keep you back to the start, but you keep your money. So you can keep upgrading your vehicle. But from what it looks like, it saves after every race, and if you fail and lose all your continues, you can just continue again. So at least that's from what it looks like from first glance. So maybe you need to spend your money strategically. So it would be nice if the the nitro. It'd be nice if the nitro was less money, so I could buy it sooner. Because from memory, what is it like? $21,000, and I was getting maximum like 5,000-6,000, or you can get 2,000 per race, and this is the 5th race, so 4 races I'll get 8,000 if I get first place in each race. Like you gotta win quite a few races to get that turbo boost. Yeah, the car loses a lot of momentum when you're going uphill. Like the speedometer just goes straight down. I'm curious if this speeds in kilometers per hour or miles per hour. It doesn't tell you, it just says you're going at 266, 267 or whatever. Yeah, everyone's like not mashed together, everyone's like quite far apart. A bit so. 6, okay. Alright, I think I need a new strategy. So, when I return next time for a stream, I think my new strategy will be to pick someone, pick a different racer, start the tournament again, pick a new racer, choose a new racer and better stats. Well, I think first and foremost pick someone with better speed. Maybe shield doesn't matter as much, but yeah, I think at the end of the day just pick someone different and see how it goes. Thank you for one viewer that's watching, or whoever's watching, or if anyone watches it afterwards. I'll check the stream and see how it went, and if it went well, I'll adjust some audio qualities, microphone volumes, the game volume and everything. Yeah, and see how it goes over time, and maybe I'll get better at it, at streaming. Because yeah, like I said, it's a lot easier just hitting start record and then just start playing the game, so I don't have to like sync up my voice with the gameplay and whatnot. So Anyway, it feels like it was a success for now, so thank you for whoever's watching, and I'll see you in the next stream for this 3DO challenge of Crash and Burn.